Hello and welcome to Battle with the Best of Them. This is Dr. Yakman here. I'm going to be discussing the Feebas Field Research Day. I believe it was last Saturday. I didn't do too well. I had to work. I'm against field research days. If they think that they're going to bring out a field research day every month on top of the community day, I think that's shitty. I am very much in support of the community days, and then occasionally having special days for, when they have all the raids or one Pokemon like they did with Gengar, which I missed, and the legendary birds, blah, blah, blah. But this field research day almost requires that in order to maximize it, you would have to have a car. I don't. And that you would have to have that whole 3-hour window. I can't just on a whim call off work all the time. It's already bad enough for community day. So I'm all for the idea, but I'm against all of these events keep happening on Saturdays. And I gotta work on Saturday. Most of us do, actually. Not everybody is rich like Niantic employees that can have the weekends off and do whatever they want. Now, I understand Saturday is probably the best day for them to schedule something like this, though. But still, though, that 3-hour window of, kind of goes into work schedules that, regardless, I like the idea, I just don't like it. And I hope that they don't continue to, it's one thing to have one day off a month for a community day, but it's another thing to say, oh, well, you got to have every weekend off if they're trying to maximize the most out of, getting us to do stuff. So I'm going to run a star piece and a lucky egg because I'm going to be doing some stuff here before I go up to this Mall Will raid that's up at the post office. I already have a shiny Mall Will, but I'd like to have another one for trade fodder or whatever. So that about the Feebas Day. Hopefully, if my phone is not acting all slow again, because sometimes when I run my DU recorder, it does that. I got 19 Meltans, the last mystery box that I got. I gotten 20 before. I really wasn't concentrating on getting too much. Been doing a lot of Kyogre and Groudon raids. No shinies of those yet. I already have a shiny Kyogre, but I would like to have a shiny Groudon, and I'd like to get extra shiny Kyogre. I had 2 extra ones and I traded them off in the past, but here's the Feebas that I got. Now, I let my friend borrow my phone and I thank her for that, but in the 2 hours that she had my phone, she only did 2 of the field research, which were the egg hatching ones, which I told her not to do because they take too long to do, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, jeez, with this slow phone. 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 total. 2 of them she had done, and then the rest of them I had done in an hour. We had gotten out of work early because it was bad weather, and so I got my phone back, and I did 12 of them in an hour. There's 21 in the area of Delco Park. I think if I would have had that day off, or if we would have closed even earlier and I had my phone the entire time, I probably could have done all of 21 of those, and maybe that would probably increase my chances of getting a shiny. I didn't get a shiny. I'm not hating on the event because I didn't get a shiny. I'm not hating on the event because I thought it was too hard. I actually liked the event, except for that I was stuck working, and, they can't keep making these kind of 3-hour window events where it's like, ugh. But regardless, I didn't get any. I saw plenty of people get them. Some people were getting them on the first try. Some people were finding them in the wild. Some people were even hatching them during this event. Of course, it started the day of people were starting to catch them even before then. So they made it shiny possible before then, but they were just giving everybody the field research. Something about field research, though, I've only ever gotten one shiny, and it was on my very first, or one of my first field researches. It was when they first opened them up. I was having a really lucky day that day. I got 3 shiny Kyogres, my 3rd shiny Whalmer, and then I got a shiny Shelder from field research, and it was the first field research that I had done for that. But ever since then, how long has it been? Almost a year since they started introducing field research. I haven't gotten any shinies from that. And I've done tons for Growlithe, and tons for Aerodactyl, and tons more for Pineco, never a shiny. So I think at least for me, I don't have good luck with that kind of thing. So that's another reason why I kind of would be against that. But I have a Catch 10 Ice type, which I have done that a lot too when they open that up for Kabuto, because I would really like a green shiny Kabuto and Kabutops, but nope, that didn't work either. So I'm going to be saving that for tomorrow. But for today, they got an event going now, I think until the 29th, where, and this is kind of goofy because it says Grass Knot, right? But I already have a Shroomish with Grass Knot. They say, oh, it's going to have the exclusive move of Grass Knot when you evolve it into Breloom. Well, great, wonderful, but this one already has Grass Knot. So that's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of goofy, but we'll see what happens here. I had accidentally given an extra move to my highest Breloom, thinking that it would give it Grass Knot. It didn't. I accidentally gave that because I meant to change its move with a charged TM, but instead ended up giving it an extra move, so whatever. Brelooms are good fighters. Yeah, it has Grass Knot, so wonderful. I have another one that I can do too. This one will probably be for trade fodder. The other one's a higher CP, so let me see here. Shroomish. This one will be the one that I keep with Grass Knot. So, that'll count towards my field research. We'll check again and see if I get any field research. This one should get me either a shiny Eevee or a shiny Sunkern, I believe. Well, not shiny, but a chance at a shiny. So, let's see what happens there. Get my stamp for the day, too. So, oh yeah, also, I had found something that I wanted to, when I went to name this, I like to put symbols behind the special Community Day moves or the exclusive moves or what have you. I found one that I thought was pretty cool. This is going so slow. I think it was this one. There's another one that's a double knot, but I'm just going to make it this single knot. That'll signify that it's got Grass Knot. So that's kind of cool. To me, anyway. I'm easily amused. And might as well go to the family there and see my other ones. So there's the one Shroomish that I've got left. And then the Breloom that was my highest that I accidentally gave an extra move to. So, whatever. I'll probably power it up and it'll be a PvP for the Great or Ultra or something. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, it's Ultra. It's Great, Ultra, and Master. And then this one has Grass Knot, and so will this one. But this one I'll have up for trade in case somebody wants one with the Grass Knot later on. Gonna move my face again. This one will be for trade, and with Grass Knot. Boom. Alright, but I didn't get any from shiny Feebas on that day, but I did get... I might as well catch this. I did get other shinies. Prepare to be jealous. Got a shiny Tailo. And I got a shiny Shuppet, and I got a second shiny Makuhita, which I've already named Hariyama because it's got better stats than the other one, so I'm gonna turn this one into a Hariyama. Right now, before your eyes, a shiny Hariyama. So I was excited by that. Something else just spawned out there. I'll have to check and see what it is. Oh man. So cool. So I will show the family of Makuhita. I have a perfect Makuhita that I'm saving for later on, and I have a shiny Hariyama and a shiny Makuhita. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Man, he's trying to catch this one again. Okay, so let's check the field research. See if I got a shiny something. Oh yeah, and this will also open up my thing, which will probably end up being another Suicune or one of the beasts again. Yep, it's a regular Sunkern, not a shiny one. Done so many for Sunkern and for Pineco and Growlithe. It's insane. And none of them end up being shiny. But let's see what this is. I'm hoping for a shiny Articuno. I already have one, but I have two friends who desperately need one. I mean, desperately. And this is a Zapdos. And it is not shiny. But let's see if it's a good stat one once I catch it. Everything lags when I'm running DU Recorder. Didn't used to be like that, but all of a sudden, I guess there's more research, or more resources devoted to DU Recorder now. First ball. I think this is my first catch of the day, too. Yep, 7-day streak. Let's see what its stats are. Really strong. Whoa. This will be trade fodder. Boom. So, what did you guys think of the Feebas Field Research Day? I'm excited about some upcoming stuff. I might as well talk about that now while I got you. Because I already talked about my shinies, the Grass Knot Breloom, and the Feebas stuff. Again, I'm not a fan of the whole Field Research Day, them devoting another day to another thing. You know, I don't want them to do that like twice, 3 times, 4 times a month. That's just too much. But, what was I looking for? Oh, I do have an EX Pass. There was something I was looking for. I forgot what I was going to talk about. Oh, yeah, the news. So, the next Community Day, I was wrong again. It was not routes. It's going to be Swine-Up. So they're really milking this whole, oh, you can't make Mamoswine yet until the Community Day. But on top of that, what they're telling people is that, as usual, they're vague with the bonuses about the. Usually, you get 3 rewards per day from trainer battles, as you can see, but now you get 5. However, you gotta wait until the Community Day starts to do this, because if you do it before, it's going to waste your 5. And it says earn up to 5 Sinnoh Stones from trainer battles on Community Day. There's conflicting reports on whether it's going to be like all of them are going to be the 5 Sinnoh Stones if you wait until after the Community Day starts. Blah, 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 yakety, yakety. I think that they at least have to guarantee people a couple of them, because if you don't have any, and then that's how you get them, that's how you need to make Mamoswine with the Community Day exclusive move. I mean, you can't do that unless you have the Sinnoh Stone to evolve it. But you're going to earn up to 5. That's really cool, but up to, that's the, the vague terminology of up to from 0 to 5. yeah, you could potentially do 5 of them, get 5 rewards, and none of them are Xeno stones. But I think that there's some clarification, or there's some people that are trying to get clarification out there. Are you at least going to guarantee 1? And then I've heard things where you at least are guaranteed 1, or that you're not guaranteed any Xeno stones, or that you are guaranteed 5 as long as you do it within that 3-hour window of the community day. Blah, blah, blah. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. I really hope that I get enough to make 3, because I like to have one with the community day move for myself, one that's shiny, and then a 3rd one for trade later on, if need be, because I like to help other people out. Oh, and also there is a Safari Zone event going on in Brazil, and lots of rumors, and they've rumored this before, that Psyduck may be shiny. Whether he is or not, I haven't really looked into it, but because there is pictures of them as shiny out there, but I don't know if that's meant to be like from people who have hacked the game and seen what the shiny looks like. Blah blah blah. Shiny Swinub and Piloswine and Mamoswine are more of a yellowish color than brown, so that'll be different. I've already talked too much, but that's what's going on, and I will see you next time. Happy hunting out there.